Yeah. All right, we should be live now from the Cake Evolution server. And joining me in chat, we have Magus and Sinjin. Both of you, I believe, are GMs on the Cake Evolution server. Am I correct?
Yes, you are.
All right. So we got the inside scoop here. We're going to be checking out this new class today, a new archetype that came out, the Paragon, which I believe I did show on Twitch, I think last week. And we have some other new archetypes joining us. We have a Tyrant from the Signature series, so we'll see him transforming and using Tyrant's abilities and costume. And then we also have a Phoenix Commander who's new from the Epic Chaldean archetype that allows Chaldeans to have like epic patron powers. And then there's also these two new branches that at the cost of being able to turn into different squids and the dwarf, you instead get to summon squids and dwarfs. So we'll get to see some of that gameplay. And then the Paragon, which a lot of people were excited about, and they were asking about it when I was showing the Transmorpher, another new archetype here on the Cake Evolution server. And they were like, well, what about the Paragon? Show us more of the Paragon. Oh, there's the Transmorpher right there. Magus just turned into the two forms right there. So you have like the flying form and then now the tank form, the little robot, and then the jump jet right there. Very cool to see that. Thank you for showing us. Are you going to come with us in the team, Magus? Are you bringing that character with you?
Sure, if that's what you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That way we can see everything. And I think we have like the main of my favorite things here. We have the new Chaldean epic that I like, the Transmorphers. We have a Signature series, and then the Paragon. So the Paragon, and in a moment I'll show you how you get the levels on Cake and how that all works. But the Paragon is going to unlock with one power choice. I get the option to choose a power and say like a power set. So I chose to start Light Blast. So I got the first two in Light Blast automatically. And then I chose Kinetics as my secondary. And I got Transfusion from that. But now going forward, I can pick any power at any level from those. So I'm going to get Fulcrum Shift really early was my plan. And then once we start leveling, we'll see that I have to spend like a whole power slot just to go into like electric armor or something. And then the next time I choose a power, I can pick anything from there. So I'll have some cool options, kind of similar to Freeform, which is also on the Cake Evolution server. And I think right now I'm going to link the stream because people were asking for that to be linked in the Discords. And once I do that, we will start rolling. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to be leveling up because that takes a little while. So when you log in to the Cake Evolution server, there's usually a GM. We have several GMs standing here right now, but there's usually a GM standing around here, or you can type /search in your search bar and you can see everybody who's online. And we see that Magus here, who is joining us in chat, thankfully as well, list his information so we could contact him and say, hey, I'm new. Can I have cake and icing, please? So I will say, can I have cake, please? And the difference between cake and icing is cake is the level 50 boost, and then icing is the accolades and the enhancements that you get after your character is level 50. So you have to spend your time leveling them up, and then I'll talk to the GM who usually will wait around for you to finish and say, okay, I'm ready for icing. And I'll get that. So as I level up, I'm going to be doing the links and setting everything. And then you can see here, I have all these choices. So if I chose beam rifle at this level, I would have to get any of the follow-up powers in the next level. I don't want those. I want to pick a power. Actually, I want Fulcrum Shift, like right away. That's my first power. Right here, look at that. Here's the two that I chose, and I can pick anything at this initial level stage. So I'm going to choose Fulcrum Shift right out the gate, and I think that's going to be very helpful no matter what we start doing. Because, and I keep coming up with new things, there is the new notoriety levels that we can set, and we're going to be showing that off too. +6, and then the team size is 16. We're going to be doing +6 times 16 on tent. And even with the enhancements that we get from the icing, it's not like PvP and purples and all the best IOs. It's just sort of like base set enhancements. So I usually can't even do +4 × 8 on a brand new character with just icing. So this is going to be interesting. I don't know. Do you guys have some builds already done, or are we going to get steamrolled in this big old content that we try to do?
I think we'll be fine.
I think we'll
Yeah,
be
if
fine.
you like, I can switch over to my Phoenix Commander. That'll help.
I think we have one of those, but I really want to play Phoenix Commander. I want the squid and dwarf pets very badly. I'm also going to get speed boost.
In that case, I can go to the Void Trooper.
That would be lovely, Magus.
That'd be cool. There you go. Now everybody gets speed boost. That's going to be helpful. All right. Let's keep leveling this dude up while I do something over here as well. Okay. I'm gonna pick one more big power. Ooh, brilliance. So I might even just pick like the newest powers that I can, because my primaries are that of a blaster, a brute, and a controller. So actually, I want some controller abilities. Here we go. I'll unlock one of these. Let me find a good one. New one. I think there's elemental control. Psionic control. Ooh, psionic control. Oh, but I don't get a pet with that. I want a pet really bad. Do wind control. And this is the hard part, where you have to like really carefully go through all the thousands of power choices that you have. Earth control, dark control, war mace. Oh, I don't see.
There is a set you should be looking for. I think it's Elemental.
Yeah, I
Blast.
don't see it.
It's got some of the best AoEs and hard-hitting single targets there are.
Yeah, I'm looking for elemental control, but I don't see it. Maybe that's not ported over, but I see psionic control was.
It's not going to be Elemental Control. It's Elemental Blast. It's a primary, not secondary.
Oh, elemental blast? I thought no, we have elemental control too on controllers. I'm pretty sure we have both. Elemental blast. Oh, I'm sure I'll find it. Psionic blast is there. Oh, there it is. Elemental blast. Yeah, I'll take elemental blast. So I unlock that power with that level, and I don't have any. Oh, actually, I do. I get pelting wind and I get zephyr blast just for taking that. Oh, and I also get the aim from my primary. And then I also have domination on my bar, because if I take one of the secondaries, which the primaries we said are blaster, brute, and controller. The secondaries are blaster, brute, controller, and dominator. So if I take an assault, like I could take kinetic assault from a dominator, I could take icy assault. I'll build domination only as I use the dominator abilities, and that's how I could get access to domination. And then I think domination will only even proc on controls and other dominator effects. Okay, what should I take from elemental blast? I could take anything. Arctic Gale? No. Sunbreak, Sundowner, Wind Tunnel. There's some nice cones in there. Let's get a good cone. Build Turbulence. I'm gonna take Arctic Gale. That looks nice. I want to debuff power anyways. Put that here. And oh, we're unlisted. Go public. There it is. Okay. Keep the levels coming. Ooh, a blue fly trap. That looks pretty. I forgot you could change the colors of the plant pet. That's really neat. Invite this person. Come along, you're joining the team. And I'll take Nature's Wrath. You. Okay. Oh, and it looks like it even gives me 2 enhancement slots automatically in every power.
Right. Whenever you take a power for the first time, you now get 2 enhancement slots automatically instead of the 1 upon activation.
Yes, and I noticed in addition to that, they were saying we now have the enhancement, all the enhancements unlocked at level 1, which I noticed. And there was something else that they did. Oh, that you can have, like, just a ton of action bars. I mean, you could always have a ton of action bars, but now there's a bunch that you can do right off the top.
You can also activate up to 4 powers on a cycle, which means you can set Hasten to automatically activate every time its cooldown comes up, as well as 3 other abilities on any bar can be set to reactivate immediately upon recycle.
Yes, the 4 auto abilities, where you hold control and then you click on the power and it gets the green highlight and it'll go off every time, like I have speed boost set right now. You can do that. I was doing that with my melee abilities. I would set like all of my melee attacks to auto, so if a enemy came close enough, I would just start hitting him and not need to know that I was switching from range to do that, which was cool. And yeah, you could have hasten, your experimental injection, you could have your build-ups, all of your stuff, anything you want on auto, up to 4, which is a very nice quality of life thing. I wish more servers had that. Up to 4 auto powers at once. That's a game changer. All right, let's go into a new thing here. I want to go into a control. Do wind control. I haven't taken a weapon yet, even though this guy is the medieval American. He has no weapons so far. Okay, so I took air control, and that gave me updraft and vortex. So I now have a pet. Giant tornado pet. I have way more powers than I'm going to be able to use. Here we go.
You get used to it real quick.
Let's go with micro burst for a big ol' stun.
Now, just to give you an idea of what you're teaming with, Jimmy, Magus, as I think he's playing the Void Trooper, he's got an incredible hold, and I, as a Phoenix Commander, have a ridiculous AoE. And the reason that the 2 of those points are important is my AoE affects everything it hits with a sort of personal burn patch, and so they run away. If Magus holds them and I AoE them, they just stand in place and burn down.
That's a good combo. I haven't seen the Void Trooper and the Phoenix Commander in the same team yet, so we'll get to see that synergy too.
They are designed to play together.
They were designed to play together. I didn't know that. And you reminded me too as I was looking at your powers. So there is an entire new... I have to close this one. There is an entire new slot. There's an entire new pool power called Companion. And you can pick a companion, you guys see here on the right, of basically any of the new classes. There's even an escaped experiment pet. That's awesome.
And he is retardedly powerful.
Messiah, Equinox. Oh, we're gonna have so much power.
The Heretic companion that Magus has is one of the better ones for solo play because its primary effect on the character is a huge regeneration boost. You just about can't run out of endurance if you have a Heretic in the group.
Look at the escaped experiment is his friggin' costume. It's the GM, it's Sausage, who the power set was designed for and named after. So it's his costume. That's funny. He'll run around with you. He was in the vampire video with that costume. Keen observers
1 second, Jimmy.
Yeah.
It wasn't Divine 4. He designed it.
He designed it.
Spanky did all the work.
He found and implemented all of the powers, all the animations, put them all together, and Neptune and Nomadon put them in.
Nice. So that one's fun. I have some footage of that where I guess we'll probably get to see it since my pet's using the powers too. But it has like red text appear on the screen. It says something about like, behold the power of Sausage, and then dumpster burritos.
Everybody I think within 200 feet or so sees that pop up. It's funny as hell.
Yeah, it's fun. It's very, it's an in-your-face class. Ooh, I got Psionic Control, and now I have the Psionic Nexus pet.
Yes, that's an awesome pet.
Psionic Link Charging.
Yeah, when it gets fully charged, you'll have a sort of a midland heal that it tosses on you every so often. See the numbers popping up there.
I'm looking for him. I'm trying to see what the detailed info says it does. Psionic Link, Sonic Tornado. Vortex. I have Turbulence. I don't see a Psionic one yet. Maybe when I get in combat. Still leveling him. Just trying to pick cool ones. Alright, let's do... Increase all my pets. I'm glad that you get an extra couple of powers, or a couple of extra enhancement slots with the powers. Ooh, Psionic Resistance and Defense. Oh, I need some armors on this guy at some point. Psionic Pulse, Psionic Drift. This looks so cool.
I'm glad you mentioned Psionic Drift. It's a really cool power.
I just grabbed it.
Levitates in. Well, be careful with it because if you get in a group, it'll drain your endurance fast because for each enemy it affects, it's a portion more endurance to affect each one after that. But basically, it picks them up, pushes them away from you, and for every enemy they pass as they're floating away from you, they also get picked up and floated away.
Oh, yeah, kind of like telekinesis, in where it'll take additional endurance for each one you hit.
It's like a slow repel.
A slow repel. Stun, fear, confuse. So I'll enhance that too. Penetrable Mind. Or toggle? Nah, I just want damage. Psionic Blade, Psionic Pulse. Psionic Torment. Ooh, minus regen, minus recovery with Psionic Torment. I will get that probably next. But I want some big flashy powers.
I got you big flashy powers. Right here.
Man, we needed times 16. We needed harder content because we were just steamrolling stuff sometimes. Sonic Pulse. Okay.
Well, everybody else has a pet. I guess I'll pull mine out.
Everybody needs a pet. I'm
The
gonna go
Chaldean
for.
Assault.
I need an armor set. I could just
Charged
do.
is pretty good. Let's see. Charged is under the electric.
Electric armor. That'd be a good choice. I could do like electric and willpower or something. That'd give me everything I need. Oops. Energy. That's electric. Okay. Cool. All right. Sorry about that. I had to set the links in Discord, but we're back. Let's finish this up. Sonic Torment, Sonic Pulse. I'm gonna get my pets all set to 6 slots. I got charged armor for taking electric armor just now. So many powers. Okay. We got a team of like 4 people here. I think we got more people leveling up around Ms. Liberty. I'm gonna take. What was the good one from electric? I was gonna take. Productive shield.
Charged armor. We already have that.
Charged armor. Oh yeah, I got that. That came automatically with it. Let me turn that on.
I personally love the bio armor. The whole set is just amazing if you get it all together.
Yeah, bio armor would be good.
It's not the greatest in terms of defenses, but it's got great endurance, decent regeneration.
So if I was playing a freeform character, I could totally just like grab a couple things from bio armor, because with a freeform you can choose like freeform secondary or freeform primary and then pick any power from that set at the appropriate level, and then it locks out the other powers that you could have gotten at that level usually. But with the Paragon, I have to like spend a level going into electric armor, and then I spend my next level picking the powers that I want. So I couldn't like right now just go over to bio armor and take some of those without wasting, an extra power slot. So I'll probably will grab those, or I might grab willpower. I'm still thinking lightning reflexes. No, I don't need to move that fast. I want like static shield, yeah. I need a status resistance power. Oh man, I have so many powers I'm not even gonna use, like because it gives you the free powers, and I'm like, those aren't gonna make it into the rotation. Sorry to say. Get some info, damage resistance, and defense. And we'll just see where we're sitting at as we go. So this is what I do basically anytime that I want to play City of Heroes, I have to create the character because I play all the new stuff, and then let's resistance. I always play the new power sets, so I'm just like building characters like this most of the time, but it's usually not something that I record or show. So this is a very normal part of my City of Heroes life. You guys feel the same? You probably have to just build characters all the time.
Oh, Magus, tell him how many you've got.
Currently on this server, I have 95 50s and a 16.
Jeez.
So, yeah, we build a lot of characters.
Yeah, well, Neptune invited me to do something with him real quick one day, and it didn't take him but a couple of seconds, and he made me a 50. So that one was kind of cheated. But the rest of them, I did all of them.
Sorry, I have so many powers. I'm listening, but I'm like, oh my god, where am I even gonna put these?
You got 6 bars, you can expand.
Yeah. Here, let me I don't know where that person went. Anybody else want to join? I see there's more people in game. There's more people just playing. I saw people leveling up. I was like, do you want to come on the stream team? And they were like, just playing. Leveling up. So not even everybody doesn't take the cake and icing. A lot of people just play normal. Ooh, I have 4 slots now.
We've had quite a few people who just show up to play. They don't want any levels, any accolades, any enhancements, anything. They just want to play the classes and really just, get back into the game and see the new stuff.
Yeah, I was surprised when I became a GM at how few actually take cake and icing. They might take accolades, but they don't take the full package. They want to play.
They want to play. Everybody wants to play City of Heroes. Everybody loves playing MMOs. Free MMOs. I have so many pets. Okay. Luge is high. Sonic Blast is high. Good, I probably don't need Updraft. Almost there. I think everybody's leveling right now. Ugh, almost 33. Come on, I can go faster. I'm gonna focus. It's also worth. I say that, and then I think of something else cool on Cake. So you don't have to spend any power points on the travel powers: fly, super speed, teleport, super jump. You get those automatically once you hit. I think it's like level 6. And
Correct.
you also get Coyote Travel Power, Panther Travel Power, Beast Run, and Ninja Run will all accept a Luck of the Gambler defense slot, so you can put the enhancement in there to get the minus, I think it's 7.5% global recharge, and you can just put in, that's for free right there. And then the Flying Carpet, Void Skiff, and Rocket Board, you can fight from those powers, so you can actually attack while on the Flying Carpet or the Void Skiff. Pretty cool stuff. And there was something else about, God, like there's so much stuff about Cake. And then I was even gonna mention oh god, it'll come to me. There's so much stuff. See, I didn't even know that now we get 4 enhancement slots. That might be specific to the Paragon. That's pretty cool.
After level 30.
Is that for everybody?
Yes, everybody.
Ooh.
After level 30, you start getting 4 every other level instead of 30.
Nice. cool. So everybody gets more power sets or more enhancement slots now. I come into the problem where I often have too many enhancement slots. So now I'll just be able to throw it in everything. Boom, 6 slot right there. It starts with 2 and then you get 4, so you could just like 6 slot anything. Let's do Geyser Burst, like a little ground AoE. And then I grab my travel powers. Nice to have all the travel powers. All right, we got some people in the chat. Oh, it's Nah. What up, dude? Yes, I did get the mail. Thank you. So I could mention that too. Part of the reason I'm able to stream today and the way it looks better than normal is because a fellow streamer, Omnar, is a pretty cool dude. He sent me some RAM sticks, so I put a couple in my machine, and it seems to be loading the programs and handling more stuff. I was able to do Discord chat in today's live stream, so that is something I wasn't able to do before. And I'm not lagging near as much, things aren't dropping, and then he sent me some Windows keys so I could get this computer officiated, and then I have a computer running on Linux that I'm going to, it's actually running on Ubuntu. I'm going to swap it over to a different OS in a minute, or when I get home later. But I was like, it's time to stream. I've been waiting long enough. Let's give it a go. So here we are. And Geyser Burst, Turbulent Aura, Riptide. And then he sent me some other nice things. That's the camera that I'm using right now. Was sent from him as well, so thank you for that. It looks nice. And then basically I'm gonna try to be streaming to, I was streaming to Twitch before, and I was like, okay, well, let me, and then he sent me some other, I'm getting all my stuff mixed up. He sent me some other stuff. He sent me some earplugs. He sent me a nice little, it's in my wallet. I'm going to keep it in my wallet, nice and safe, like a token from the state that he's from, and that was nice, like a little lottery token. And some other stuff too, I think. But I'm just excited. I was like, ooh, RAM sticks, boom, 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 boom. Plugged it all in. If you guys could see, I don't want to move my camera, but if you could see the setup next to me, I have just like not trash. I have like my cables and like a whole computer right behind the camera, and everything's just like out in the open right now. So I'll deal with it later. Anyways, so my goal is to stream once a week. I'm probably going to be doing Tuesdays around 1 o'clock, or maybe around 2 o'clock, whatever time I get down here. So tune in for the streams on Tuesdays, and then we're also going to be doing, or throughout the week, I will take my stuff home with me, edit it up together how it needs to be, and then be releasing a bunch of videos. I have a bunch of recordings. I just haven't been able to get to that yet, so it's all coming together. And then the community.com, you guys should check out the link below. Well, it's not a link. Type it in your website, whatever thing. Has server pages that I wrote, has articles written by myself and with the help of some other people in the City of Heroes community, and the community app, which has all the download information and all of the new stuff, like this stuff on Cake. Most of it's actually on there already. I have to put the +6 times 16 changes in there, and I have to put Paragon and Transmorpher, I think, but everything else should be in there. But once I get the pages all set to like a nice snapshot of what they should look like, if I can catch up fast enough to the servers that are releasing stuff constantly, then we're going to have the community mobile app pretty soon. So be on the lookout for that too. It's going to be really nice to see. Community mobile app. I'll put a little music in the background here. And we got like 16 people chilling in the chat. What up, dudes? We're almost ready to go. I'm just grabbing a couple extra powers here. I don't even know what I'm grabbing at this point. I'm level 45. Playing the Paragon. People wanted to see this. They were requesting it, so we're showing it. And I think in future streams, I'll be showing all of the new power sets and stuff across the servers. It's just going to take me the amount of time to set up the scenes and to find the date and time to come stream and hang out with you guys. But that's going to be Tuesdays. And I think, what's my game window? That one. Oh man, I have so many slots. I'll put them in Fulcrum Shift for no reason. All right, let's do. Oh, I don't even have like any pool powers. I don't really need them. I'll take Adrenal Booster. Adrenal Booster. So that can be one of my 4 auto powers. Because you can have up to 4. I'll make it just that one for now. Oh man. $49. All right, it is imminent. We are starting. Yes, sorry. The server is Cake Evolution. And if I could, I would post a link to the Cake Discord and chat, but if somebody else wants to post a link to the Cake Discord and chat on YouTube, that would be nice. Because I'm kind of multitasking as it is. I'll get hastened too, just for the heck of it. Actually, no, I'm going to die at some point. I want Unrelenting so I can resurrect myself. Watch. I die all the time. So that's going to be useful. More people showing up. They're getting their cake and icing. We have a lot of people here right now. Who else is coming? Magus is coming. Get in here. Is White Skull coming? I guess we'll see. Does Warp want to come? We're gonna run some AE. Plus 6 times 16. There it is. Level 50. With a ton of people around Miss Liberty. And do I have the team transporter? I'll grab that. I get a bunch of auto powers. Let's get the, should be like assemble the team. Oh, I have to click email, account items, claim all. The reason I have these account items is because if you click in the top right corner menu and then you go down to Paragon rewards, you can and you should on the Cake Evolution server, and actually on most of the alternative servers you have to do this. You will unlock from the bottom up the Paragon reward tokens. And in this case, you get them all for free. So you just unlock them all. And then on any new character you run, you open your email tab. It's above your chat. And then you click account items and then claim all. And then character items, you can claim those too. But I'm not going to because they're like enhancements and I think like a signature pet that you can pull out. But I don't need that. I usually choose a red Will-o'-the-Wisp or something that gives you plus damage. Pet here doesn't matter. I'll take a red cap. Nemesis Staff or Black Wand. You're going to want to take the one that matches the origin for your character. And I think most of us know what the difference there is. And it also lists it for you. But that's because you will get another ranged weapon later. So make sure you get the right one here. And then between Ghost Slaying Axe and Black Wand, you're going to want the Black Wand just for the extra range. I don't need any of those temp powers because I have more than I can use already. But that's good from a starting spot. And it looks like my defense and resistance are actually They're not great, but they're fine enough with the team. I think we'll be good. Enough people have leadership and other stuff. Okay. And we got some more people who are leveling up, but I think, you guys ready? Let me ask the team. Ready? Let's do it. So I should even have a portable assemble the team. That's why I got the email hours all set. I claimed all my email stuff so I could do those. Nope, I don't see it. I have a mission transporter. That, thank you. All right, let's get up there. So we leveled using, oh, I'm lagging for a second. We leveled using cake and icing. But if you don't want to do that, you could always go for the AE on Cake Evolution, and you get massive bonus rates to your experience. I think one AE mission will get you to like at least level 25 or so, and then you can go up from there. You guys ready to do this? Let's just do... Make sure I'm the right notoriety. I'm 16. Adjust level +6. Okay. Let's do it. We're gonna crush it. Oh no, a loading screen. I guess right now is a good time to show you guys. Oh no, is it gonna work? This one. Yes, Cake Evolution Media. Hello. This looks cool. So whenever we have a loading screen or some downtime, I can play the Cake Evolution page from the community website, and you guys can read a little bit about the new stuff that's coming up. So as we're logging in, we're going to be doing like this big, crazy, I don't even know how many monsters we're about to see. You guys can see here what is on the website, so you don't have to stare at the boring loading screen. Look how much Uncle Jimmy takes care of you. He cares about you guys so much. I wouldn't waste your time. Set this all up in advance. I'm not trying to play you. But I am trying to play my music, which is not working, and I don't know why. Let's see if I can get that up. Probably because I'm doing so much cool stuff. Do. There's the Paladin. We played that. We made a music video about that one. The Heretic. Those are from the Warriors of Avalon archetype, and we're about to be zoned in. Oh my god. We already have 8 likes on the video. Hooray! Life missions accomplished. Exactly what I was hoping for. Yay. Trying to get the music to start up. Okay, I think I have zoned in. Let's do this. Hooray. Hooray. I need to mute somebody. Okay. Well, you guys can just listen to me then. The music doesn't want to work. That's okay. Let's look at this. We got our whole team here. Everyone has pulled out their pets. I have not pulled out my pets. I'll pull them up as we get closer. Now, off the top of our heads, does anybody know if AE works for +6 times 16? I was expecting more than +4, which is what this appears to be. A real mission. I thought I took hasten. Oh no, I got the res power. That's what I was looking. Okay. Does +6 times 16 AE +4. That's the light assault whip right there. Other powers coming out. Oh, we're level 48? Ah, let's change. Yes, okay, it is +6, but we're level 48. Lame. Let's change. I want to see level 56 mobs. Sorry, peeps. We're hopping out of here. Let's try it again. I could just be a jerk and like use assemble the team, make everybody show up over here. Come on, get me out of here. There we go. Oh no, a loading screen. What are we gonna do? This. We're gonna show this window again. Oh no. Restarts every time. I could change that. There you go. Now it won't restart anymore. All right. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we should have finished the mission. But that's okay. If we finished it, I could just swap over, but I might have to reform really quick. Or do I not? It's been a while since I've ran an AE team. We could even just go like grab a radio real quick and do it that way and just see what a normal mission looked like. Let's see that. Let's just go to PI. Tunnel connection. Every travel power. Dun 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 dun. And we'll go to. Yeah, I could even teleport people. Let's just get everyone in PI and then I will switch it. Are you guys still there? Can you hear me? Magus and Stinjin? Hello? Yes. Hello? Maybe. If they can't, that's okay. Oh, look at that. Chaldean Royal Guard is already on the community server page. Right now for everybody to see. Hmm. Here we are. Time to go to Paragon Island. Whoop. Yeah, I kicked everybody. Cool. It just kicked me. Nice. Let's do this. Gotta drop the team. Be nice if I was actually typing that. I'm gonna go grab a radio. Because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm like the king of multitasking right now. Because I'm trying to get a radio while I reform a team. While I get the music working. During that, can't for the life of me figure out why. I hear this little psh, psh, psh in my ear. You guys don't hear it, but I hear it. Where's my dude here? We also had Magus, and we had White Skull who joined, and we had... Invite everybody. Let's just invite the whole server. Okay. Why do I not have a detective here? Let's see. Captain Nolan, are you just going to give me one? Nope. What the hell, Captain Nolan? All I'm asking for is a radio. And I know there's another one inside, but I don't want to run all the way in there. But it looks like I'm going to do that. Hey. Omnar's going to get on. He's going to come play on Cake. Is he going to stream? On Twitch? Maybe. Forget where this dude is. Okay, somebody else got it. Oh, thank God. Plus 6 times 16. I'm just going to teleport there. Let's do it. Hmm. What? What? Yeah. Time to play. There we go. Some music. Yeah, here we are. I could assemble the team. I think everybody's already here. Let's do this. Mm, 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 mm. Alright, you guys should be able to hear the music now. It still says 54. But we are level 50. Weird. I wonder why that is. Let's just do it. We're gonna kill these monsters. Behold the power of sausage. That's my pet. The escaped experiment pet. Oh boy. There's gonna be a lot going on here. A lot to dissect. Man, we are dropping them. All right. Time to take this seriously. Let's get a fulcrum shift. Nice. I wasn't close enough, but I think other people were. I want all my pets. I have a tornado pet. I have a sausage pet. I have psionic nexus, and I have a water golem. On my paladin and Omnar joining the team. I think we have enough space. Yep, last space. Perfect. I'm gonna set some powers to auto, just so I don't have to worry about them no more. Put my debuffs on auto. I'm always like doing crazy debuffs. I can't even see my screen with those sunglasses on. I'm like I'm like squinting to try to see what we're looking at. Look at this. I have like full bars. I have extra powers in my 4 slot that I can't even have enough space to use. Yeah. The dude who made today possible. There it is. Okay. There it is. Finally. Everything's done lagging. All right, let's do this. Where is the scanner? You're done, son. So what I'm going to try to do while we're fighting through here is reconnect to Discord so I can talk to them again. But I'm not too worried about it, because now we're actually getting some gameplay with this thing. I had played the Paragon when it was still on the dev server. I see it on the map. I played it when it was on the dev server, and I had to level myself up. I couldn't do AE, and playing by myself. Now we have a big group. This is going to be fun. And I think I'm going to take this loading screen. There's a chance to hop back in Discord. This is one of my favorite songs right now. The Fault Line Mariachi Loop. I'll turn it up so you guys can hear it. Oh, that's close to it. Loud as fuck. Okay. I might not hop in Discord. It's gonna mess everything up. Let's just keep doing this. Oh my god. I don't have any enhancements either. I forgot to ask for icing. I made such a big deal about it. Oh no. I forgot to ask for icing. Oh, God. I did like the rookie mistake for all these new powers and stuff that I have. Totally forgot to get icing. Is there? And the GMs are in the team. I'm supposed to be selecting a mission. Do that. Oh no. I don't have any enhancements. What am I gonna do, you guys? Well, the nice thing is, on Kick Evolution server. Oh, here's another thing. Mission teleporters have a 10-second cooldown. And I think Assemble the Team and Team Transport does too. So, it's okay. I think I'll survive without enhancements for the time being, but I could have had them. If I see another GM, I'll ask for them. Is everybody here? Most of us? I could teleport everybody. Don't want to freak them out. Oh, let's see. Can you give me icing? I'm gonna ask the GM right here, Magus, if he'll give me icing. He's in Discord chat, but I don't want to be in there right now. I do want to, but I can't. But that's okay. I'll figure it out later. I'm gonna pull this window up, and suddenly you guys can see the cool ass display that I... Yes! Alright. Nope. Didn't get enhancements yet. He's giving me all the accolades first. And then it should just like pop up on the screen when I get the enhancements. Cake and icing. He says, you want to show what that AT can do? Knock out some portal missions using TOs only. Training Origin enhancements. No, they're supposed to give me free enhancements. Hold on. They said you have enhancements right there. These do not work above level 20. I think you know. There you go. I can see all my accolades popped up on the top right. There it is. Woo! Enhancements. I even have an extra slot in these ones for some reason. Like I have an extra slot in a lot of them for some reason. So the way that you get your enhancements on Cake Evolution, if I wanted to get, say, all of these defense ones on the right over here, if I want to swap those for the Luck of the Gambler ones, I can get all the enhancements from the AE ticket vendor. So if you ran an AE mission, you would have way more than enough tickets to spec out your character. And I have, from that one mission that we just did, we didn't even finish it, and then we just did this other mission, I have 425 million influence, almost to the next million. So you get plenty of experience. All right, he says you're all set. You got your stuff. Oh my god, a Wonder Woman costume. Look at Miss Prince here. Yes. We got a cool group with us. Let's do it. To it. Everybody in. Get your butt in there. And we have, yeah, one good farm will get you, I think, well, one mission gets you to like level 25-ish, and then you can like reset it, and it takes like maybe 3 missions you'll get to level 50. Unless you use the +6 × 16 difficulty setting that we're doing right now, you might get there a bit sooner. Hopefully the music isn't too loud for you guys too. I can turn it down a little bit. Let me know if it is too loud. Doing this all on the fly. And we're in the game. Here we are. Ooh, I should be putting like speed boost on people. I think we have another Kinetics just doing it. I don't know if you guys can see. Look at all the icons here on the team window. For the different people in our group, you can actually see the different icons for the power sets that they are. Above their heads. Oh, there's another Paragon. This Prince is also a Paragon. Pretty cool stuff. Whoa. I don't even have my pets out yet. Let's just make this crazy. So these are probably, and sometimes I forget, these are like totally new power sets to a lot of people who are seeing it now, maybe for the first time. Maybe you've seen them before. Or you've seen parts of them, so like water control, wind control. You guys might have seen that before. Light blast. If you check out my Twitter, you might have seen that before. So I have posted animation videos for like every new power set. Oh man, we're just like blocking this thing up with pets. Okay. Oh, auto powers. I hope I'm ready. Let's do this. I'm just gonna like click everything I can. Whoa! That was my pet. That was the Escaped Experiment pet. And the red text that you guys see popping up is from the Escaped Experiments pet too. It's funny. What a funny bunny. Okay. Already? Whoa, that was fast. We should do like a task force or something. Maybe not a task force. That's pretty big. We should do something else. But that's okay. We'll keep going. Maybe up a bank. Oh, yeah. I didn't even get Sonic Blast. I got Light Blast, the one you guys are looking at the screen right now. That is the first power that I chose on my Paragon. Elemental Blast, I also chose that. Tried to grab some new things on there. And we're back. We need a challenge. Oh, dimensional scanners. That's a good one. That's a farm. I think that's what we were working for. Let's go do the farm. My tornado pet follows me. A water golem's on the ground. I should have another flying psionic nexus. Once I teleport, I'll summon him. He says... Alright, I'm gonna look at the chat for a second. Does this beam rifle / kinetics a good combo? Probably. Beam rifle is good, kinetics is good, and I agree. I would do that on a corruptor instead of a defender because you want Scourge. You do not need the defender bonus effects on kinetics. Doesn't really make a difference. Is streaming only disallowed for Homecoming? Yes, and it's only for Homecoming. And God, I could talk so much about that. Let me say this. You're not supposed to show in-game footage of City of Heroes, what I'm doing, according to NCSoft. They don't seem to mind other people doing it, so we'll see if they care that I'm doing it. I've had 5 videos claimed by them. I was banned from Homecoming Discord. I've been banned from the Homecoming server because I showed a video with Homecoming footage, and other people allowed to show it. Another streamer, who I'm positively sure you guys have heard about, was allowed to stream Homecoming, what, a month and a half ago? And when somebody mentioned it, they said, how come you're letting this person stream Homecoming and nobody else? And one of the GMs said, well, we don't know it's Homecoming. And they said, well, they have electrical affinity. And the GM said, well, Homecoming's not the only server with electrical affinity. Okay, Homecoming has electrical affinity, and Victory has electrical affinity. That's it. I can guarantee you they weren't playing on Victory, because at the time I was gathering footage for Victory, not for the screenshots and stuff, and filling out the webpage, so nobody was on. No, that was Homecoming. That person got special treatment. It's all bullshit. I've been in talks with NCSoft. I've talked to the lawyers through emails and stuff, and I've posted that on the Homecoming server page on the community website. So go check it out if you want to read like some of the stuff that's gone on. I'm still updating and porting over all my old pictures and stuff about what was going on with that, but you can read more than I really want to talk about here. But yeah, no, fuck them. I can show whatever I want. It's this Cake Evolution, and I talked to, let's just we can go in. I talked to the server owners for Cake. I talked to people in the know about City of Heroes on a regular basis, so I get the information for the website and things like that. Done podcasts and interviewed people, and no, I can show what I want to show, and then we'll see if they try to take down my website or the mobile app once we get the community mobile app up and running in the next couple months. But nope, we can show whatever we want. And so I've had 5 videos taken down. Thunderspy, the guy who has ASD, who makes City of Heroes videos, got a video taken down. Sunday got videos taken down, and then another streamer who owns the Sanctuary server got like 5 of his videos taken down by NCSoft. So they're just playing their little game, but they haven't attacked any of my recent videos. So that being said, I do know, and this is the last thing I'll say about that, I do know one more content creator who made a Homecoming video, PvP video, and got sent like a cease and desist letter from a Homecoming GM widower, and who is a former score player. Most of the GMs on Homecoming are former score players, and that list will be coming out of who's from the old server and stuff pretty soon too. But yeah, we don't have to talk about that anymore. Let's focus on the here and now. And the here and now, and the truth is that there's so much constant development going on the alternative servers. It sucks that like people are scared to produce content or to show things or to talk about it, or they think that for some reason one server gets to say, oh, well, you can't show it at all, and then, you know, starts sending mass reports of videos to NCSoft to get them taken down, which is what's been happening. And a lot of behind the scenes stuff that like it's not that I want to shelter people from it. I want people to know everything that's been going on, but it's like, how do I talk about it? How do I present all this new power sets and information in a timely fashion? So now I had to invite somebody. But so now I'm going to be doing like the weekly live streams like this every Tuesday, hopefully. And then I'll be cutting that up throughout the week to just the good, funny parts or whatever, so people can see what everything's about. There's a lot to do. And then among that, while I'm working and trying to find time to play, because like right now, I can't believe I have time to play right now. I'm updating the website constantly. I'm updating hardware, which is what I was doing today. Again, thanks to Omnar, who I think is in the team with us. He's playing as a Blapper. Twitch.tv/Omnar Goldmane. Go check him out. Cool dude. He's a freeform Blapper, which is the Cake Evolution take on a Sentinel. And they have freeform unlocked. Everybody's like a new thing. All right. Yeah. Let's keep going. I haven't even used Fulcrum Shift like once. It was like the first power I was super excited to take. Oh man, I'm gonna get rid of this escaped experiment. He's just like decimating. So the point of the companion pool powers, like that escaped experiment was that it was as strong as a player. And it would be like you would never have to team alone, because you could take the companions with you and they could like summon their own pets and have all the powers that their namesake had if you were a player to pick them. So it's a little bit strong. I don't need him at this level. I just wanted to show you guys that when we were picking powers leveling up. But I do have 3 pets now: Vortex, Psionic Nexus, and the Water Golem from my 3 control sets. And then have some charged, or sorry, I have electric armor and transfusion, which is kinetics, wing control, psionic control, water control, and then light blast. So that was what I chose to go for my Paragon. And you guys have thousands of combinations and possibilities that you could choose. Or if you went freeform, as Omnar did here, you can pick any power from any set as you level up. So it's a little bit different than the Paragon, because those are class specific. The Paragon is the first true full hybrid archetype, in that you are getting direct power translations from one set to the next. So these are literally, you know, Dominator abilities or Controller abilities or Brute abilities or Blaster abilities. And that is also why I have all of the different passive abilities for all of the different classes. You can see right there, I have the old Defiance, the 2 new Defiances, Fury, Scourge, Critical. I can't even use Corruptor abilities, and I have Scourge. I think it's like just for safety, just to make sure that everybody has what they need. Yeah, having my debuff powers on auto is awesome. I don't have to do anything, and I'm just like keeping these guys down with Arctic Gale, Psionic Torment, that I would be forgetting to put on half the time otherwise. I have some big AoE abilities. I'm gonna do this. What's up, dudes? Fulcrum Shift, and then big ol' nukes. Oh no, big ol' nukes. This one. Quick, quick, quick. Oh my goodness, Nature's Wrath. I have to click it on the ground. That's not gonna work there. I'm never gonna get to use that power. Oh, it's shift, that's why. Okay. I have to use all my keybinds just to keep up with this character. And all the different powers that he has. Alright, we got a scanner here. And it's destroyed. Oh yeah, we did it. Alright, I'm gonna look at chat for a second. What are you guys talking about? Blowing stuff up? Are you guys linking gross stuff? Good. Thanks for the info. I don't know much about all this, but I love the game and recently started streaming content creation, but for a different game. I'd love to get into the Cox content too, but it's totally like what you're saying, where it seems like I don't know how to approach this, and it's a fear of what's acceptable or not. Yeah, my channel was shut down. I lost my channel for like at least 2 months, maybe coming up on 2 months, that I had no channel. And it was gone because I got 3 copyright strikes within 90 days. And that dickhead, stupid fucking dude, the lawyer for NCSoft at the time, who got fired since then or let go or whatever, because I got a message that said he no longer works for the firm when I tried to message him. He said I had the first 2 videos on a very long list that they were looking at. That was a lie. It was just my videos. And no, my channel was gone. I had to send him an email explicitly showing how he was wrong, and specifically like that it was from a different game. It was from Master X Master, not City of Heroes, the picture of Statesman. And his only issue was that I was using that picture and saying that it was like my podcast background when really it was like their picture. And I'm like, well, it's not your picture. It's watermarked for this other website that they used for a news article once. That's why I chose the picture. It's not yours to claim. Anyways. He agreed that I was right, released one of my videos, the copyright strike got lifted, and then since then I've had 2 more claims. And he said specifically no in-game footage of City of Heroes, no how to download videos, and there's a million how to download that these fuckers didn't think enough to go beyond me to just fucking get mine and forget these other people. Anyways. And no videos which expose the personal information of NCSoft employees, and that was directed at me because I made a video saying like this guy doesn't work for NCSoft. He used his personal Gmail, which was very unprofessional, and part of the reason I think that he got fired. But I have no idea because they didn't tell me why he got fired. But I just know that he doesn't work there anymore. So yeah, your channel could get deleted if the assholes at Homecoming will mass report your videos and try to get them taken down. So just don't show Homecoming, don't talk about them. I wouldn't be surprised if this stream got claimed now because I mentioned them. Like, they will do that. They're snarky bastards. So just don't show Homecoming. Show anything else. And just know that, you know, whatever happens, happens. But I love City of Heroes. There's nothing I would rather do than make videos about City of Heroes and play it and show off and try to get people to join the alternative servers. And not even that, just to give the alternative servers a little bit of, like, here's your stage, you know, here's all the information in one place so people can learn about it, because nobody else was doing that, you know, in the 2 years now, almost 2 years that I've been working on this, since October 2019, I want to say. Like a year and a half, maybe. All right, let's see. Love your vids. Thanks. I try a lot with my vids. Some of them come out better than others. I think each video is better than the last. And that's my goal, is that I add, you know, a couple little extra tricks, or I learn something new about the software, or I get new editing software, or, you know, I'm always listening to copyright-free music, trying to find stuff that I could use in potential videos. I have a backlog of songs and things that I want to show. It's just like a matter of time and convenience to be able to work on those. So yeah, more and more over time, I think things will come out. And then we have a lot more content creators and streamers now. So like Omnar Goldmain, who's in the team with us and in chat, and who sent me some, like I was saying earlier, sent me some RAM and some other things. That was very nice of him to do. He didn't have to do that, and it helped me be able to stream with you guys today. So we're getting more people. There's Big John. There's Scrapperlock, who has shown Rebirth for a long time. He's been doing playthroughs. There's Lizzie Lou Skidoo, who's been doing playthroughs. I think she did Unity at one point, if not just Rebirth 2. And I know a lot more people are starting to show the servers now, because it's like, what are you going to do? You're going to hold us off forever? A lot of people want to show this game and play this game, and that's how they show love for it, you know? What do you do at level 50? What is the end game for you? For some people, it's speccing out their character. I'm going to die. For other people, it's rolling alt tunes and getting to know your supergroup and stuff like that. For me, the end game is, like, I've played City of Heroes enough that there's no benefit, and my experience won't grow just from playing it. I have to play new classes in order for me to learn new things. And I think that's what people want to see, is the new classes and the new power sets and the new costume pieces. And I'm on the edge of all that information. I'm the guy that the server owners are talking to. I'm the guy on Discord that basically every server owner, except for the Homecoming server owners, will send me direct messages and say, hey, there's this new thing. Hey, or the developers will say, you know, I'm working on this. Here's an early look. Hey, this is going to be on the test server. If you want to show it, now is your chance, because it's going to go live on Monday. And I'm like, okay, cool, And sometimes I have time to log in and show it, and sometimes I don't. But I'm always asking them follow-up information. If news and information comes to me, I know like 90% of the people who had a hand in City of Heroes coming back at this point. I know of them, or I know them personally. And like, I would say, if you had new information on anything that happened as City of Heroes was coming back that I didn't know, very few and far between are those cases. And when that does happen, I get all the information I can, and then we figure it out. And if we need to write an article about what was going on, we'll do that. If it's just something I can put in a server page or in a little video, we'll do it that way. But I think the news articles on community.com that I write, and that are people can send in paragraphs and article pieces, and they send in screenshots and stuff to help with them and make them look better. That's why we call it community, because it's from people in the alternative server community, not just the dickbags that think that they can control everything. City of Heroes is free. It's not going away. And it sucks that new players and people who are just finding out that the game is back are even concerned at, oh, is my channel going to get deleted if I show this? What a fucking load of bullshit. Can you guys believe that? For any other game, like, what if WoW started taking down people's accounts for showing it? Or like, SWTOR started taking down people's accounts because it was technically like Star Wars IP. It's just bullshit. Just lame. Lame, stupid stuff. And in the meantime, it hasn't taken over, $100,000, $120,000 at this point to get the Paragon and the Transmorphers and the Signature Series and the dozens of new things that you guys are seeing on the Cake Evolution server and on Thunder Spy, and even the Guardian that's coming to Rebirth, and all the other stuff that the servers have. Even Unity's getting new stuff. It's just, City of Heroes has been an open modding platform for like a year and a half now, 2 years. Actually, yeah, in May, March, April, almost 2 years. Yeah, I just can't believe that people are still scared about things like that. All right, let's look at chat for a minute. Chris says, I have several freeforms and patrons on Cake. I love that server. Hey, I like the server too. So, freeforms, we talked about those. He also said he has Patron Master, which can use villain epic arc or villain patron powers as its primary, and then hero epic powers as a secondary, and it can summon like Positron and Synapse and Statesman and stuff like that. Oh, Paragon. Sorry, these are patrons. Yeah, he played Paragon too. One build I made was Elemental Mastermind / Empathy, fully slotted and soloed the Heroics arc, the Heroes AV arc. So fun. Elemental Mastermind, yes. I showed a music video of Voodoo Priest Masterminds who summon Banished Pantheon pets, and also the Elementalist pet, which looks like an electric pet to start. They look like the electric gremlins, and then when you enhance them, they become like these elemental lich looking guys. I think it's just the lich form. And I think they were even going to look at those further, which is the other thing that happens, that because there's so many new power sets coming out all the time, I have to I'll like release a video or a music video that shows, like, for example, Vampire on Cake Evolution. They used to have a dark player-based area of effect damage aura, and they changed that to the electric field aura. And in my video, I had to go back because I had a lot of dark aura footage, and I had to change that to the electric one to make sense. So just things like that that I have to do. I'm going to teleport this person. Going to teleport everybody. Saw them running. I'll make that easier. Okay. Let's go. And that's what the website came from. A lot of it was, we just had so much that I had to show, and then it takes like a good few days of like really trying to edit a video for it to come out the way that it does. They may not look like it, but they do. Oh, Serpent Drummer, nice. You have a card, my friend. You have a collectible card in the game, which I showed in a really early video. There he is, Serpent Drummer. Hello, friend. Ooh, we have a Druid Wolf. That's what those Dark Wolf pets and the Huntsman here, the Huntmaster. I guess that's Red Riding Hood, who is the Druid Wolf. Yep. Evolutionary Leap, and then their Freeform secondary. Everybody loves Freeform. Everybody loves Freeform and Paragon. Being able to pick their own powers, being able to multi-box and play however they want. That's the other thing. There's only one server that puts a limit on how much you can multi-box, and I bet you can figure out the assholes that it is, because it's always them. They always have to put their fingers in the pie and tell people how to play. Tell them what videos they can make, what they're allowed to talk about. Fuck them. We'll do our own thing. What COH is this on? It is Cake Evolution, my friend. Cake Evolution. And that's the other thing. And I'll say this now, because I've a common request I've seen people say is, can you put the server name in the title? No. Because I have learned through experience that Homecoming shills and players from there will only watch videos from Homecoming, even though they're not supposed to show videos of Homecoming. And they will actively downvote in things that aren't Homecoming, actively attack them. So, no. You guys can click the video. You usually see in the first 5 seconds, not here because it's a live stream. I could put Cake Evolution on text somewhere, but it would mess up my little template that I made. But no, it's people can log in. They'll see what it is. The description says what it is. I always show it within like the first 5 or 10 seconds what server it is. So people who really want to watch and like COH are going to say, okay, whatever server it is, I want to learn because I might want to play that. Whereas other people go, when's this coming to Homecoming? Is this going to be on Homecoming? Are we going to get to play this one? No. They don't share their code with other people. They made it deliberately difficult for people starting up. There was this whole thing with people in the know about City of Heroes will tell you what assholes they were. And they are not involved in the development of these powers. We were talking about how the Escaped Experiment power set was made by one of the GMs, who then had it entered in by the owner of the server, Neptune, and his brother Nomadon, the co-owner of the server. And how would that come to Homecoming? It doesn't. And they did it for free. You know, you don't have to pay for the subscription or anything for the server to be up. You don't need to donate money. Almost none of the servers require donations. That doesn't mean they don't accept them, but nothing takes more than $300 to run a server. A lot of them are free and just run off of people's computers and things like that. It's very easy to start your own server. No reason it should take that much money to go into something that you guys as players don't get to see anything for. And hopefully you start to realize, as you see more and more content covered for the alternative servers, you go, wow, there's all this other cool stuff going on. Why don't I come play over here and talk to these guys and see what this is all about? Why don't I come and try something new, a new class, a new archetype that completely even changes the game? I mean, have you guys seen half the powers that we're using here? Have you ever seen a Banshee flying around? That's a Banshee companion who has like sing-song notes come out which is a power set originally only available to, I believe, some people you fight in Dark Historia. I forget the name off the top of my head, Sirens or something like that. And we as players get to use that. And the other thing is, there's so much that you as players could be creating on your own if you only knew how the basics worked. It's not difficult to make a power set. It's not difficult to copy paste information around that allows you to go to a server owner or go to a Discord and say, hey, could you guys try to implement this? Or go to Reddit like the creator of the Synergist did before I interviewed him, before Ian, when Ian was doing that Malunky. And it just got picked up by Cake, and then it got picked up by another server, and now I think a third server is even going to get the Synergist. And that was just a player-created thing. You just figured out how to do it. A lot of Arsenal is like that. My friend Ard made Arsenal, which is on Cake Evolution. It's a blaster primary exclusive that you pull out a different weapon for each attack, a different NPC gun model. So he just got the animations from the NPCs, and took him a little while, but that's what it is. People could be doing this. The costume pieces and creating those is a little bit more difficult. And there's a team of 1, 2, I can count like 4 people. And then whoever Homecoming has on their team. And then whoever, I think there's Silver Age Fan on the Rebirth team is doing their costume pieces and stuff like that. You have like Bubble Wrap, you have Orange Blue Hue, you have Paco, who got the customizable pets on Thunder Spy to work. You have Yikes, who used to make Team Fortress 2 hats and stuff, and now he's making hair and stuff for Thunder Spy. And actually, he's making it open source. Yikes it made straps and like guns that your character keeps in holsters. So you guys will be able to use those. Those will be on Thunder Spy for sure, but they could come to other servers if they have the right issue and support the files the right way. And my God, like, we are in a room right now full of all of these new power sets. Like, even the Scrapper, I bet he's something new. Let's see. What is White Skull? Street Justice Freeform. So even the Scrapper here is Freeform. The controller is Plant Kinetics. So they're actually pretty straight up. You know, I could tell they were Plant because if they were a Freeform primary, they would have something else here with a giant flytrap. I believe they would also get a giant Cthulhu-looking monster that's one of the Devouring Earth. That's how you can usually tell a Freeform, because they usually get a Devouring Earth pet along with their others. But then if you go like straight fire control instead of Freeform or something, you get extra pets. You get extra imp minions the way that it used to be in the old days of Live. Back when that was good. Check in, let's see. What up? It's me, Red Riding Hood. What's up? Red Riding Hood's watching the stream. We'll say they like the vids. Thank you. Brian. Bowie says, I do 3D modeling and texturing. I don't know about creating costumes. That sounds interesting. Yeah, the person that you would talk to, if you haven't already, you can join the Thunder Spy Discord or any of the Discords, which are all listed on the community website. And your one-stop shop for City of Heroes information. And talk to Orange Blue Hue. That's the person who does a lot of the 3D modeling and renders and can help set you up talking to the right people. Or talk to me, or send me a message on Discord, or message me on Twitter. Message me anywhere and tell me what you want to do, and I'll be like, here's the person. I'll put you in contact with them. That is how we got the Spanish translation. That's on the Thunder Spy server, but that was because I had a really big hand in that. It was me, Senpai, or Programming Socks, the guy that made the Sweet Tea launcher and does a lot of the development stuff. And then the translator, Sangre BK, who I interviewed, and we did a whole video about the Spanish translation. But that was because I found the all-text file that Leo had posted on the French Discord channel. I can't even read French. I was just looking through their stuff trying to find something, and I did. Found all the text in the game. I found this guy who wanted to translate it, who said like weeks ago he wanted to translate it, so I reached out to him and I was like, hey, you still want to translate the game? Take a look at this. Told him, you start translating it, and I will figure out how we're going to get it in the game. So I reached out to Senpai and I was like, can you please help me get this in the game? And he's like, yes, here. So they started talking together. And because I put them in connection, the two of them combined their efforts and got Spanish translation in the game, which the only server is Thunderspy that has that. And the only reason they do is because I'm crazy and was like going through all the Discords and found all the pieces that we need to put together and knew all the people that I had talked to, you know, for months to figure this out. And then it all came together. It was just a matter of, you know, how fast could he translate at that point, which is still being worked on. They haven't even translated the whole thing because there's so many freaking text files in the game. But that'll be coming up soon. Look at, I know Omnar's a streamer because he knows to fight next to me to show up in this scene. Because he's Bakugo. He's the only one standing right next to me to show up. He knows what's up. We got a full team here. This isn't even everybody on the server. If I look at the Cake Evolution server, oh yeah, look at that. Tons of people online right now. Way more so than just in our team. You guys can play that. If anybody wants to link the Discord to the Cake Evolution server in the chat, I would be most appreciative so more people could get involved. If someone wants to link that on YouTube, I can't do it while I'm doing this other stuff. Or maybe I can. We'll see if I can get it done first. Have a quick loading screen. Like my animated narrator. This guy up here talking. I just set that on like a little play loop thing. I usually was gonna put that into some actual videos, but then I was like, why don't I just make it a slideshow? And then it'll look like I'm talking and dancing. Alright, here we are. That was my last one. Thanks for the invite. Yeah, what are we at now? Been going for almost 2 hours stream, but we got a good amount of people here who want to hang out. Let me just grab the link real quick. I'm just going to my Discord because I have everybody's Discord in my Discord. Makes it real easy. Cake Evolution Discord. Here it is. Alright, hopefully you guys can follow that link. What we could do... Yeah, I'm going to show character creation, I think, and because I've been going for about 2 hours now, and we'll talk about some of the new stuff that's up there. And then we'll probably call it a day after that. And that's, I think, is what we're going to do. Alright, thanks, dudes. Now you guys get to see all the crazy stuff. I'm going to go through everything that we talked about or that I can remember to show right now. And hopefully it looks okay with the overlay. I'm gonna maybe I'll get rid of Statesman. Okay. So these are the characters that I have on Cake Evolution. Let's see. That's a Paladin. That's a Freak Show that I made. That is a Shield Expert. That is a Harbinger. Freeform Evolutionary Leap. Oh, it's going to take me so long to show you guys. I got a Heretic. I got a Vampire. I got a Hell Knight. I got a Synergist. I got another Synergist. I made a signature series of Lord Recluse, so he actually changes his costume to look like Lord Recluse. Another Synergist. I think that's like a Magitech Warden. Another Synergist. Another Synergist. This is Back Alley Brawler, so some of the costume pieces will actually show up through the signature series. Another Synergist. Those were all for the video that I made. Another Synergist. I had to get another Synergist. A lot of footage of those guys. This is Tyrant. I tried to get him to look and like have the little wings on his costume. It didn't work. Light Blapper. That's the Elementalist Mastermind. That is my Voodoo Priest Mastermind. That is my Escaped Experiment. This is my Synapse. So he actually looks like Synapse in the game. This one looks like Manticore. This one looks like Sister Psyche. This one looks like Statesman. This is my Big Epic Warrior, or Big Epic Warshade, Umbral Troopers, whatever it was called. This was my Phoenix Commander that I haven't gotten to play yet that I really want to play. This is my Bone Dancer, and that's my Friar, and then I did animation videos for these two, where they have voice effects from Diablo 3. That was pretty cool. This is a Transmorpher I did on a live stream last week. Transmorpher I made just to check if the villain side had different morphs. They don't. And then there's the guy we just played, Medieval American. My Paragon. So let's see what they have. When you go to the Cake Evolution server, go ahead and scroll down to the Cake Batter options, and you'll see just the new archetypes that they have available. But if you want to click Freeform, you can see all the classes that have Freeform as an option. So you could even do like a Freeform Mastermind if you wanted to. So you could pick any level of pet minion, but then that's it. You couldn't pick any other pet minions. So you could do like Battle Drones, and then in the next one you could call, you know, the Thugs, Lieutenant Minions. You could grab the Elementalist and just go straight Elementalist. So you actually get like 5 pets at level 1 that all have different damage types. This is the one that we were talking about a little bit earlier. Voodoo Priest, which is very pretty to look at. It has the shamans, and then you summon the masks, and then you summon a giant totem. I'll actually show you guys the masks. I really like the look of the Voodoo Priest. So these are the shamans, and you can get a morph ability to look like the male shaman or the female shaman, and then one that makes you look like the big totem for your own character. I don't know if you guys can see the masks all the way. You get all the masks. You get the idea. And then there's the totem that you can summon, and then here's my own costumes as those characters, which are purely cosmetic. They don't do anything. Even the big totem one's just for looks. Very cool to look at and play, though. So there's that one. There's the Elementalist, which summons even like a big elemental pet. These look like a lich once you upgrade them. There's Divine Intervention for Scrappers. I think just for Scrappers, even. They have Energy Melee on Scrappers. I thought Defenders had one too. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. No, but you could go Freeform. Psionic Blast, Light Blast, Water Blast, which we already had before. Elemental Blast. Sometimes I forget what's new and what's not. Alright, so from the top, Chaldean Royal Guards. This is the straight Peacebringer crossover that has epic powers available at a higher level. So then you also have the Warshade straight crossover. Then you have Phoenix Commander, which is the new version of the Peacebringer. No shapeshift forms, but you get squid pets and dwarf pets. And I think that somebody in our team had those, so we got to see the Chaldean Assault team. You actually get Peacebringer pets. And the Warshade version, we got to see a player had those too. They're just like giant Nictus balls that float around. Bigger than the usual Nictus ones. Flapper, which is the Cake Evolution take on the Sentinel. Very similar power sets, except I don't think Sentinel has Freeform. Yeah, Sentinel doesn't have Freeform. But the way that powers work is different and supposedly better on a Blapper. Patron Master, so you have villain patron powers as your primary. You get secondary is any of the hero epic powers, and then as you build up your mastery, you are able to summon signature heroes to come and fight for you. Shield Expert, you fight with a shield, you defend with a shield. Very strong class. You also get a shield throw ability, which is here. So you can throw your shield. One of the strongest classes according to Private Spooks, one of the GMs. There's also Freak Show, which I've shown and played before. You have 2 of them are melee focused, 2 of them are ranged focused, electrical armor, energy aura, or regeneration as your secondary. I'm a fan of artillery because you can summon a slag golem, a trash golem. It's called a slag golem in the game. Very cool. Grenades, saw blades, Freak Show. Signature series, probably one of my favorites. You get to pick who you're going to play as, and you actually get to look like them, and you have some costumes that look like them. So let's see, Mako, you can look actually like Mako, or you can look like a shark, and that'll just stay, and you can be the shark floating around shooting other sharks at people, or I guess slashing people. Yeah, School of Sharks. You could be a shark who shoots sharks. Let's see. You could also be like Lord Recluse. He only gets 1 costume though. I'll show you somebody who has more costumes, but you could be Lord Recluse, and then all of your attacks and everything with your arms are going to line up as long as you're in the Recluse form, and you get wolf spider pets. Who else has a costume? Let's do... Reichsman? He only has 1 costume too. What does he look like? Yep, you could play as Reichsman, you get all of his powers. You could play as Tyrant, you get all of his powers. You could play as Statesman, Back Alley Brawler. Let's do, oh, Citadel. Let's see Citadel's second costume. So here's his first. And his second one's from the wedding. A lot of the second ones are from the wedding of Manticore and Sister Psyche. You could even, I think you get her wedding costume. It's her regular. There's the lady who lives in her head, and there's her wedding costume. She actually has really good range. Oh yeah, looks like M. Bison. Alright. What would be... Oh, we got some questions here. What would be the best secondary for a Voodoo Priest Mastermind? Anything. They're really strong. What did I do? I did Sonic as a secondary when I did mine. You could do anything. I mean, you're gonna be fine. Nature, you could do kinetics. Oh, Cake has kinetics on Masterminds. I'd probably just do that because you have more pets anyways. Nature affinity. But here's the thing. Don't build your character based on what I tell you to do. Don't do it just like, oh, this is going to be the best. This is going to be like the most powerful. Do it for theme. If you can think of a funny secondary for like a Tiki Mastermind, you know, because he has the totem and the mask and everything, come up with something funny. I'd rather see something funny and a good theme than like, oh, it's the most powerful secondary. Because that team that we were in just now, I barely had to do anything. And that's how it is in City of Heroes. Once you get to a certain level, people are just like crushing content, so you'll be fine with anything except for Trick Arrow. Alright, we're almost through here. We did Signature Series, Warriors of Avalon. So I did videos covering all of these. You guys might be a little familiar with them. The Paladin pulls out a different weapon for most of his attacks, and each of the primaries gets their own specific secondary power set that you have to pick. So like, first attack uses that sword, second attack uses the mace, third one uses this, or actually here. This one that you use for a few powers has an aura. I think that's Battle Maiden's actual weapon model, which is why it has an aura. Paladin's really fun. Heretic uses a shield and a whip. The whip is from the demon summoning mastermind. But you get to hold out a shield when you do it in game, so it actually looks really cool. Oh, they fixed the animations for some of these. A little bit different than when I last saw it. Okay. Vampire is dual blades, and but you don't have the combo system. Instead, you're like absorbing blood from them. shooting souls and darkness. There you go. There's the dual blades. Stealing health from them, I think, too. Nightshade, which is a combination of claws and a broadsword, and then you also get what's referred to as true invisibility in the game, in that you don't really need to enhance it. You're not there. Your character's like literally gone. Really cool. All the way gone. True invisibility. Now, if you guys played Dark Age of Camelot, some of these names might sound familiar. These are all classes from the Dark Age of Camelot that I believe Neptune and Nomadon played when they were younger, so they wanted to bring those into City of Heroes as close as they could, and that's why these are all in the Warriors of Avalon archetype. It used to be called Avalon Warriors when I made another video, and then they changed it to Warriors of Avalon. I'm like, ugh, my video is wrong. Friar, which I'll show you my favorite animation for the Friar, is Dragon's Flare. Because I was there recording when we found the animation for Dragon's Flare and said we should put that on the Friar, and then Neptune took it and added this fire effect over the staff. It's not really supposed to be there, but he combined the attack animation with the fire shooting out, and it wraps around the staff. It's just awesome. Like, that's completely new. It's a combination of two animations to make that. And then the Bone Dancer, which also uses staff, has a cool life tap that you find the icon for in WoW. Bone suppression. And the armors for these just look like the Mako patron armor thing. I think the Scorpion one too. Oh, it's different. That one's different. Yeah, I did these cool animation videos, and then he summons, I think he can summon a healer and warriors and a commander. Yeah, look at that pet. That's your bone healer. Ah, he's one of the Banished Pantheon too. Or he's one of, not Banished Pantheon, he's one of the, oh god. The Husk? Husk is the name of the model, of the enemy. I forget what the group is called. Transmorphers, which is still just Nemesis. So I showed this in an earlier stream. The highlights of this should be coming out eventually. But you can be a tank, and that gives you like full defense and resistance. Boom, tank form. I was amazed by how strong that was. And then you get Sky form. You're actually a little smaller model than this in the actual game, but very similar to Peacebringers and Warshades. When you're in Sky form, you're locked to just your Sky abilities. When you're in tank form, you're locked to just your tank abilities. And then in human form, you can only use your human abilities. So I guess there's a way to triform it. I was trying to triform it. Maybe I'll try again in a future video if I can circle back to it. But it was fun. There was definitely some instances where I was like, okay, you can chain together. This is the tank form foot stomp. I said you should be able to mix that with a string command and have you switch to human form and do hand clap, because this hand clap actually does damage. It is I think it's the Reichsman version of hand clap. So it's not just a regular tank where it stuns them or sends them back. This sends them flying, stuns them, and does damage. So you could probably like double up your powers there if you had the right keybinds, which I showed in the Peacebringer video that I did. Basically the same keybinds I would be using. So this is the Paragon that I was had picked off screen before I started the stream. I had chosen the primary power set because look how long this takes. I'm just leaving my mouse on the lowest arrow on the right. What if I wanted to get to a controller primary? I just have to sit here and let it roll all the way till it gets to the bottom, and then I would be able to pick the power that so like I just got into the brutes. That was all the blaster powers. I just got into the brutes. Okay, let's do Divine Intervention. I guess it's not a Scrapper specific because brutes can have it too. Paragon armors. Okay, if I don't want blaster manipulation and I want something closer down to the bottom, I'll be here for a few minutes. But this only happens in this initial character creator screen. Once you're in game and you're leveling up, you saw I was able to like click and drag and move the thing a lot faster. So that is how you pick your Paragon archetype starters. Funnily enough, you also get all the weapons unlocked or Paragon right off the bat so that you can get your costume looking right. And I think you can customize them all initially here too, if you know what you're going to be getting. Evolutionary leap. So we saw companions with these powers. We saw some people using these powers. This is the Banshee, which I've always wanted to play. I haven't had the chance to actually get in and play it, but I saw somebody did a Little Mermaid character and they had these pretty song notes coming out of the attacks, and I thought that was really funny that like Ariel would attack with music. That's a good one. Then there's Druid Wolf. We saw that one summon the Dark Wolves and the Huntsmen. We didn't get to see Harbinger as much, but that is the weapons that the Clockworks in the Going Rogue expansion that are cleaning up. Some of them are the bigger versions of them, have like these packs on their back that like shoot beams and things like that. So you get their powers, Particle Spray, Particle Burst. Hell Knight, which I really enjoyed playing. He summons demons and has a broadsword and like a whip that can like teleport people over to you. It's called Get Over Here. Very fun class to play. Magitech Warden, which has these amazingly like bright rainbows and things that you attack with, and will actually like blind people on your screen if you use it too much. So that's the drones it has. It has vines. Targeting drone. Where's the big... See, look how pretty this is. There it is. Whoa! That just blinds a whole room when you use that. It's really funny. Such a cool class. Raiden, which, as you would expect, like the character, very electrical based, very strong. Good electrical powers. You get some fire damage in there too. Hello Kitty, which I don't understand why this isn't in Signature Series. I get there's probably a reason for it, but you're Minx, so you get Minx's powers. Some electric, some claws. Feral Charge. Oh, that's cool. Blitz Lightning. Maybe I'll have to play Minx. I have the collectible card game. I have some of them, and when I got it, I got Minx was the main character in the set, and I was devastated because I fucking hate Minx. Like the one character I don't like is Minx, and I'm like, ah, God. And then Escaped Experiment. This is the one that was created by a GM and then implemented in the game, and we saw my companion had to pick the specific secondary. Combat Symbiote. My companion had these powers. Dumpster Burrito, Peanut Buster Parfait, Halt and Catch Fire, Beholding Sausage, What Doesn't Kill Me, Hot Potato, No Runnin' Sissy. I guess it's like a snipe. It's on now. And then Burrito Bomb. And a lot of these will have like big red text that appears on the screen. We saw my guy using this green Burrito Bomb. Oh man, with the big missile that lands right at his feet. One more time, watch the missile. That's sick. That's it for Evolutionary Leap. And then you have Synergist and Primalist. Now these two were created and are sort of like the open source classes that people can use on basically any server. So you might see more of the Synergist coming up soon, but I did a whole interview covering this one. So let's say I took Fiery Assault as my initial primary. I'm going to get Ignite Partner and Inflame Partner that are going to give any of my pets that I summon those fire abilities. And then depending on what secondary you pick, you can merge with your Assault Bot, you can merge with your Wolf, become a giant Werewolf. You can use Super Serum on you and on your soldier, and then you both turn into these separate big Hydra monsters. You could go streetwise and just summon a bunch of thugs that get the powers from your primary. It's crazy. Very cool class. This class alone could just like make a server. And then Primalist, which is kind of similar to Peacebringers and the Transmorphers, where you have a form that you go into and it locks your powers for that form. So, for example, the Hunter's form is the Wolf form. And I think the difference is you can use all of your powers in any form with a Primalist, which is different than the other classes. but they'll have different effects. So like Prowler form, I forget exactly, but it's like you deal stuns, I think it is. If you're in wolf form, you give plus damage and plus, I think, recharge to the people around you, if I'm not mistaken. And then human form, I think, if you just attack as that, you'll like heal the people around you. So those are the main changes. Do I have... And then, like, yeah, all these things can be freeform. You could go freeform controller. Pick any pet you want in the first level. Very cool stuff. And with that, I think that we are going to call the stream for today. Thank you guys for coming by. And if you have not already, thank you for liking the video. But please subscribe, because I only need like 20 more and I can start monetizing and doing this full time. And we've been going for about 2 hours today. So make sure you guys check my Discord. Go to community.com. Get all the links and information you guys need. And I will see you most likely on Tuesday. I'll try to come back in 6 days and we'll do another stream. Probably show another server. Something a little bit different. But I mean, there's so much new stuff here alone on Cake Evolution that it could take up any amount of time. Thank you guys for watching. My name is SPJimmy, or as it's known now, StatesmansPalJimmy, because I expanded my name on YouTube so people would see what it was a full reference to. And we have one quick question in chat before we go. Let's see. One quick question in chat. Is this the server with the invisible costume pieces? No. That is Cake Evolution. Or no, sorry, this is Cake Evolution. The server with invisible costume pieces is Thunder Spy. That's the Thunder Spy gaming server. You can see information about all of the servers on my website. There's a whole list organized everywhere just for the individual servers. And maybe we'll do Thunder Spy next time. We'll show some of the costume pieces. I have a lot of characters over there ready, and there's new power sets and things, so we'll have plenty of time to get to all of that. And thank you guys for watching. See you around. Stay safe, Paragon City.